Hey guys, what's going on? Jay here, and we are back on QBO Bookkeeping Basics. And today we will discuss about bank rules. So what exactly is a bank rule in QBO? So a quick search on Google shows us that QuickBooks Online has added a new feature called Rules, or bank rules, which allows you to set up your own conditions for categorizing your bank and credit card transactions. So basically what this means is that right here on the bank feeds, you can automate transactions, adding expenses or even deposits by meeting some criteria. You can create a bank rule either two ways. So if you see transactions here that is getting repeated or being paid from time to time, it's good to set up a bank rule for them. So we click one and click this blue link, create rule from this transaction. But first, it's good that we copy the bank detail, okay, and click the link. We name the bank rule. Just use a name that is very relative to the transaction that you are, creating a bank rule for. We want to delete the amount because the amount changes from time to time, and select bank text, and we paste the line that we have copied before. Okay, and we want to select the bank that we have used to pay the expense, and then set up the payee as the vendor we have paid, like A1 rental. Okay, let's add that. And I think that the category we should use here is equipment rental. Okay, so a very controversial feature of bank rules is the ability to auto-categorize and auto-add a transaction. I seldom use that. I usually just auto-categorize and manually review. So, but if you wanna save more time, you can auto-add the transactions by using this feature. Okay. So let's not do it for now. Click save, and we wanna see what happened. Okay, so right here, you see on these two transactions, there is a green box that says rule. Okay, and if we click that, we will be able to see that the rule applied is A1 rental, which is the one that we have created before. Okay, and we can just click add because the payee and the category is automatically set up based on the rule, so we can click add. Another good option is that we can select these two and click batch actions and accept selected. They will be inside QBO added already. So if we look here on the reviewed section, you can find that those two transactions are inside QBO. So if you want to find your rules, just head on to the rules tab on banking, and you will see the bank rules here. Okay. So another way of adding a bank rule is clicking new rule here on the top right, and then filling out the details, the name, the bank, the conditions, the pay, the category, and whether you want it to be auto added or you want to review it first before adding it. Okay. So another tip that I want to give is that sometimes auto add messes the books by duplicating entries, and when you try to delete the entries, they get added back by the bank rule that is using auto add. Okay, so you wanna edit the rule here first. If it is auto added, make sure that you edit the rule first to manually review, and then you can correct the entries. Okay, so let's take back the transactions to the bank feeds. You can do a batch undo here. Just select all the transactions and click undo, and they will be back to the bank feeds. Okay, so right here on the for review, you can see the two transactions here. And if we decide we want to use auto add, we click to the rules section, click edit, and save. As you can see, two transactions have been added to your books. And if we go back to the banking tab, the two transactions here are already added. Okay. So by using auto add for bank rules, you can save much more time. But just be careful to always review your books and do a bank reconciliation every month to make sure that your books is balanced. And always check for duplicate entries and floating entries so you can correct them on time. Another tip is that if you are using a bank rule for bank transfers, it is ideal to create a bank rules for the source of the funds. For example, payment for the MasterCard, you want to create a rule here on the checking account and just match the entry here on the MasterCard, okay? So that you will avoid duplicating the transfer, okay? So another tip is that when you are using bank rule, make sure that the description that you are using mentions the vendor name, or the bank detail mentions the vendor name. Otherwise, descriptions that are too generic, bank rules won't be effective. Okay? Like this one, Bob's Burger. You can create a rule for this and put it as meals and entertainment, or just meals. Okay? Should you find my video helpful, just hit like button below and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.